Okay, mark my words right now. My opponent has 2 minutes. I have 1 minute. It is conceivable that I'll flag him. Fuck. I had that. Welcome everyone to day 200 of my journey to 2000 Elo. As you guys will see, this game was particularly spicy, so let's jump right into it. That's alright, that happened. Okay, another Scandinavian. Let's not fuck this up. So far so good. Long castles. Yeah. My opponent's playing very fast, but I'm not so sure he's playing the best moves here. What I need to remember, what I often forget, is the knight on c3 is pinned for some reason. So I am actually threatening that fork because the knight cannot jump to protect the bishop. Fuck. So here I could take, bishop takes, pawn takes, bishop takes. Ugh, that gets messy. Knight here. Bishop g4. Sorry, bishop b4 is also a move, I think. Because then I'm threatening to take and then go. Let's do it. You could try to offer a trade of queens. That'd probably be a decent move. Here would be a blunder. Sometimes they have that knight takes e5, but in this case it would be a blunder because knight takes, and then the knight's defending the bishop. You can't take with a pawn. So that's good. It just is really complicated. It's what makes the Scandinavian positions like this really nice for black, is that if you know this position and you're comfortable, which is, you know, something like you have to be careful, but if you know this and you're comfortable, you know that like when you can take, you're just like, I know that my opponent can't take, and they have to spend a lot of time calculating because it's complicated. Like one wrong move here and this shit show of a situation and you lose the game. And the idea, I guess, is that, yeah, if you know it better than your opponent, yeah, they often do that, but this is not a threat. So, and this is what I love about this position. People always play d5, and there's not a threat. So now, I'm pretty sure though, takes here, you'd have to go like queen takes, and then that's totally good for us. So takes, pawn takes, is that not just a fork? The knight could go here. If we take, let's back this up. I don't know. Let's see. Here. Is there anything better? Well, we can take with the bishop. It stops the bishop from taking, but this is also just a free pawn. So we should probably do that. Or do we go rook takes, and then we get ready to double the rooks up? Knight takes, we're threatening c3 and the bishop. So we can kind of just simplify here. Let's see here. Where's my opponent going? They might try to line something up here, but I'm going to go ahead and go knight takes. We're doing all right on time, but let's just hope I don't screw everything up. I'm going for those free pawns and I'm converting into an endgame. Because if you can simplify here, if you can get those free pawns, play f6, own the d file, trade the queens. Okay. Now what about here? Knight takes. Knight takes, bishop here, then Thanks. Thanks. Or we just grab, but that doesn't look all that convincing. Or queen takes. Takes. Is he gonna go here? Would he go back? So queen takes and just kind of encourage a trade of queens. Because now we're up 2 pawns. I'm assuming they're going to play this, and then I'll just drop the queen back. I missed that. But that's not that big of a deal. I'm not sure they want to take that pawn. Usually. Let's just move the king over. We are also threatening to take here and win another pawn, so... I think black's winning here. I just need to keep my cool, because I need to keep my cool, to keep taking pawns, try to really see, I need to really ask myself what are my opponent's threats. So this is, e5 is safe. He might take on g7, but honestly, if he does, that might get him into trouble, because I'm bringing the rook over, one of the rooks over to the g file. I'm threatening, well, if he takes on g7, I'm taking first. Removing one of those pawns, I get another free pawn. I'm hitting the bishop. Actually, that would just win on the game. That would win on the spot. That's a fork, and I'd win the bishop. But also, it makes it harder for him to like defend the g2 pawn. The a7 square is a little bit tender, no doubt. The rook might come over here as well. Okay, now what if we steamroll? Because this doesn't do anything. That's a good find by my opponent. And yeah, I mean, that should be good for me here. There might be some forks there. My opponent isn't careful here and then there. So next move, it hits the queen. And the next one would fork the knight and the bishop. Also, it's just like these pawns I can use to just kind of start a kingside attack. And then, like I said, if this bishop ever moves, I can grab, get another pawn, and then that should be a pretty dangerous attack, especially if I have a really good pawn chain where the rooks can't come over. No, this is good. This looks good. Let's see if I can convert this. So there's gonna go straight for, yeah, that, doesn't this lose though? I mean, like, let's see if I'm wrong, but doesn't this just lose? He might try to bring the bishop here, but then I can throw this in first. No, I can't. Here, there. Can't I just go there? Do I really, am I getting in trouble here? Well, this is more immediate. And then there's this. So if he isn't mating me, then I'm just flat out winning. Yeah, he's gonna try to go for, this is fine, that's covered. If the bishop moves once again. Here, there, just there. Then we really need to be careful of those light squares. That's blunder. Can we go here to cover up? This music is abrasive. This is, it's complicated, man. See, what did I say? I don't want to get mated. Fuck it. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Do it. Let's see if you can get to my light squares, because I have rook d6 at some point, I think, and I'm totally willing to give back material to save, to defend against some kind of lobster pincer mate here. But otherwise, you're just down a pawn and now a piece. And if I can, because that bishop moves, I'm also threatening at some point I'm going to take there, get another free pawn, and I'm going to mate you. I'm going to do it. But so this fork is still happening. Drop the queen back. This isn't possible. That could be possible, but then we just take. This should be good. Here, what if rook there though? I see. What if that almost works? Here, rook there, a little bit scary, not gonna lie. But if we can just survive this, right now, because now like bishop here, I have to push, and then the knight can escape somehow. I messed this up, I think. That doesn't look right though. What is this? Takes, okay. There's a small threat there. But takes. I'll still just push. I gotta be careful. Obviously I can't take with a queen or I lose my queen. But takes, I'll push. If the queen tries to come down here, I can just grab his bishop. My opponent is just sending it. If the knight, there's a discovered attack here. So I didn't actually win a piece with that fork. This is pretty crazy. I need a way to cover up. There's some way that I could like just shut the B file. That would be pretty cool. What's my follow-up here? Whoa, dude. Yes, I take with a rook. Go rook here. We could also go on takes, but he wants to go here. That's for sure. How do I respond to that? Here, there. What if here? Let's be greedy. Because that almost encourages him. Let's be greedy. The bishop could take that as well, but I think it's actually better here. That seems like a strange move. Hopefully I don't just like blunder mate in one like I did last time. I'm playing this though because I wanted to double up the rooks, which is not possible with this little bastard. This is gonna hurt. He can play this at the end of that. That's not good. I should have calculated that. If he plays rook here, I need to get the back out of here. Rook here, though. Ugh. He's gonna win my rook. Oh, that might have been a small mistake by my opponent. He had something better, I think, for sure. How did I just lose a piece at some point? I need to go over this game because this was ridiculous. Yeah, so let's just... I need to develop my other rook, and even though my opponent is winning in terms of material, I need to get my pieces active. It is... Okay, mark my words right now. My opponent has 2 minutes, I have 1 minute. It is conceivable that I'll flag him. Because at this point, I'm losing and I know it, so... Okay... So it is conceivable. That sucks, man. That double pawn. So I could probably just let that go, though. Shit. This is tricky to play. This is really not easy. Fucking bishop, dude. Oops. Okay. Fuck. I had that. It's a good move. I told you. I said 2 minutes versus 1 minute. I could flag this guy. That was cool. But I probably should have played the beginning better and a little bit faster. So I had 75.4% accuracy. My opponent had 67.2. I had 1 blunder, 6 misses, 2 mistakes, 5 inaccuracies. He had 3 blunders, 4 misses, 5 mistakes, 8 inaccuracies, whatever. I played like a 1750. Another Scandinavian. Everything up until here is normal. I don't typically play e6, but okay. Long castles, and it's dead even here. But boom, right away, like 1 wrong move from white, and you get this e5 move, and it's just deadly. The problem was I didn't follow up. I must have fucked something up here, because... Okay, yeah, god damn it, dude. This doesn't work because the queen's hanging. I didn't play this because I thought that, like, oh, but then knight here, and then, you know, you can see, like, his queen's literally hanging. I just needed to, like, this flat out is winning. I get the fork. Maybe you can try to go for some cheeky, I don't know what, like I don't know, but that was just stupid. What's the best response here? Queen b5? Yeah, like, this doesn't threaten anything. I still rook takes. Whoa. I can't just take here? Is that a blunder? So then what? Like... E takes. Okay. Because basically here, if here takes, and then takes, something like that. Pawn takes. Kind of equal. So I have to go... It wouldn't be over. I'd have to find this to really be winning. Just take that pawn away and take that threat. Bummer. Win or lose, I don't play the game at least 70% accuracy. I consider the game a failure. Yeah. Yeah, there was some bad... Oh! That was a bishop? I didn't... That's where I lost my bishop. Jesus. I was like, where the hell did I lose an entire piece at some point? But I realized it, like, right here. I'm like, where the hell? Why am I, like, down to 2 rooks? And my opponent has 2 rooks and a bishop. Okay, so that was stupid. If anything... Does knight take works? Knight takes work? No, because it's still... Of course not. Jeez Louise. Yeah, this move... I saw that move, but I didn't... I kind of underestimated it. I should have just brought the bishop back. Yeah, that looks solid. Okay, well, that being said, here's the rest of the game. This was the right idea, the g4, g5. Oh, yeah. I was too focused on this, you know, but when he played bishop d3, that's kind of the end of that threat. I probably should have, yeah, this just immediately takes away all my opponent's threats. He takes here, cool. We'll take here, we're good to go. Says that a takes is fine, but I don't know, I guess could be worried down the road since the queen is already on the a file, but that would have been much better. So I had an opportunity to improve there, and then so if takes. Wow, knight b6. Needed to find knight b6. He's flat out winning here. I don't know why he did that. That bishop needs to stay there, dude. Because, for example, does that not work? Okay. Well, I don't know. Let's just say they bring the rook back. I try to go here. If at any point I go here, I lose a rook. So, like, he's completely winning. He should have kept the bishop there. At what point is the computer like, oh, actually, black's winning? And then here is just like, my opponent's so, and then this happened. Oh my gosh, I can't believe that. He almost won again. He has 17 seconds. Definitely could be possible to win that if he, but yeah, luckily this one. Okay, wow.